Hello, everyone. This is Steve Afasi from Elite Business Insurance. I'm here to talk to you about garage insurance for a used car dealership, why it's important, what it is, and how Elite Business Insurance can make sure you're covered for all the right angles while making sure that you're also paying the best price out there. Elite Business Insurance is a full-service independent agency. We offer 24/7 customer service, and we have appointments with carriers and brokers who shop your information around, and we find you the best coverage for the absolute best price. So you give us a call, you tell us what kind of business you have. If you're a used car dealership, you're going to need a garage liability policy. A garage liability policy is similar to a general liability policy, but it's for people who deal with motor vehicles. So basically, if you have vehicles in your possession, you're going to need a garage liability insurance policy. And what it covers you for is in the case that somebody, say you own a used car dealership, somebody, if they're walking around your used car dealership and they're shopping for cars and they trip and they get hurt somehow and bodily injury is caused to them, that's what garage liability would cover you for. Very similar to a basic general liability insurance policy, but it's packaged together as a garage liability insurance. The other coverages, if you're driving one of the vehicles and you get into an accident and you injure somebody while driving it, you injure a customer while they're walking around your lot, that's what another portion of the garage liability policy would cover you for. So you're covered for a slip and fall accident. You're covered for, you can add additional coverages on it that such as damage to premises rented. If you're renting a premise to perform work and you drive one of the cars through a wall, God forbid, you could have coverage for that to protect the premise that you're renting. You have the liability that protects you when you're driving the vehicle, when somebody slips and falls, if you damage the property. And then being a used car dealership, you're going to need something called garage keepers. Now, garage keepers is a separate form on the garage liability policy that you need to make sure you include. What garage keepers liability covers you for is while you have vehicles, whether you own the vehicles or say you're leasing the vehicles, whatever it is, if you have a garage keepers liability policy and you have these vehicles in your possession, if something happens to them, they need to be protected. So say you have 10 cars parked in your lot and a fire happens and all your cars burn to the ground. Well, now you're out of money. So you need a garage keeper's liability policy to pay for the actual cash value of those vehicles that you have stored in your lot. If you own vehicles and you're selling them and they're just sitting in your lot, you're going to need that garage keeper's liability coverage to protect those vehicles in your lot. Say somebody breaks in, somebody tries to steal the vehicle, somebody tries to vandalize the vehicles. This is all different portions of the garage keeper's policy, which you're going to need in order to protect your business sufficiently. So if you give us a call and you tell us what exactly you're looking for, sometimes if you have a landlord who's requiring specific limits, we can make sure that we match you up. If you're doing work for somebody, if you're working for like a rental car company, you have some sort of agreement where they're requiring specific limits in order to do work with them, then we can make sure that you match all of those limits. So depending on how many employees that you have, depending on what your annual estimated sales is, and then depending on how many vehicles you have, what the value of the vehicles are that are in your possession, and how many vehicles you have in your possession at one time that stay in your lot or stored overnight, this is all going to affect the price. So there's no ways of giving a just set price right out there because every business is different. So give us a call and we will walk you through the process and we'll give you as many options possible. We will at least inform you on what it's going to cost, for different sorts of coverage. If you're looking to start a business, what it's going to cost you, give us a call. We'll let you know. If you're an existing business, if you've had insurance for a while, you can send us a copy of your policy. We'll take a look at it. We'll match the coverages up apples for apples. We'll make sure you're covered the right way, and then we'll beat the price. We'll save you money, and then we'll earn your business. So we offer that 24/7 customer service. We are always here for you, and we work our butts off to make sure that we're doing the best job with providing you the absolute best coverage. So give us a call. Give us a chance. 1-800-850-8819, Elite Business Insurance. We are elite.